Hello and welcome to episode number 83 of WITM. We're coming at you with a slightly earlier than normal episode today. And it is going to be Andrew Spudstrong in cruiserweight action. He's going to be taking on Cedric Alexander. Andrew, of course, 5 days away from getting a cruiserweight championship rematch at Money in the Bank against Lince Dorado, so hoping to pick up some momentum heading into his rematch here against the talented real-life cruiserweight champion currently, Cedric Alexander. Andrew is coming in with a record of 6-3-2. Will Andrew be able to improve that record? Let's find out. It's Andrew Spudstrong versus Cedric Alexander. Let's get that match underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 168 pounds, Andrew.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Folks, nobody will ever forget Cedric Alexander's amazing performance against Kota Ibushi in the inaugural Cruiserweight Classic.
And if Cedric Alexander can replicate that performance here tonight, he'll be in pretty good shape.
I'd like to point out just how focused these guys look here tonight.
They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean,
there's the bell. This match is underway.
Lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be
Andrew forces Alexander to a seated position.
I never get tired
now
of
to
watching
a knee.
These guys compete.
There's a strike from Andrew and a DDT. Andrew looking to take flight.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious
And Andrew
injuries.
connects with a diving attack. There's a kick to Cedric Alexander. Alexander using the ropes to get to his feet, but Andrew striking away.
A move like that says
and there's a neck breaker. Stomp to the arm from Andrew, forces Alexander to his feet. Whip into the ropes, and reversal by Alexander.
Driven face first.
Alexander drags Andrew closer to center ring.
His astonishing
and a beautiful lion salt straight into a cover,
and the shoulders
but Andrew's going to power out right away.
Go away that easy.
Andrew forced back up again. And Andrew is going to evade the drop kick. There's a series of kicks and punches from Andrew.
He's starting to stumble here. He needs
and
to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Let's not get ahead of
Andrew
ourselves, Cole.
attacking the leg of Cedric Alexander, trying to neutralize some of that speed and agility. Andrew goes for cover. Alexander powers out right away. There's an elbow strike to the head of Alexander from Andrew.
Outside, which will start the referee's count.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Andrew wants Alexander on his feet. Looking for the forearm, but Alexander's going to evade.
Oh, yeah, here's
And a huge
Alexander.
neck breaker from Alexander. There's a stomp from Alexander. Forces Andrew to his feet. Into a fireman's carry position.
Just a savage
And
kick
straight
to the face.
into the knees of Alexander goes the head of Andrew. Now Alexander looking to take flight as Andrew just get back to his feet. But Alexander likes to just go back into the ring and back on the attack. Forces Andrew against the middle ropes.
He's
Plunging his knee into the shoulder.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
He just has to
Forces
make sure
Andrew
this
into a
doesn't get
seated
too out of
position.
hand
Andrew
for him.
reverses with an
Sometimes
elbow strike.
Momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way.
There's a huge
That's what he wants to
bulldog
avoid
from
here. He seemed more
Andrew Cedric
motivated than ever
Alexander.
heading into this match.
His shoulders are down. When this guy's on, look out.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Second time
Elbow strike to the head of Alexander from Andrew. Forces Alexander up. Rolling knee bar locked in. This move has won Andrew plenty of matches before. It does have another victory here. It's locked in well. But Alexander's going to be able to break the
And he
hold.
escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Andrew's looking to hit that flat line.
Great job escaping.
Reversed by Cedric Alexander.
Flips the script on him there. An unbelievable neck
And a
breaker.
huge swinging neck breaker. Alexander goes for cover. And Andrew is able to get a rope break. There's a kick to the
Here
back.
it comes. He's
Alexander now with a finisher of his own after reversing the flat line. Brainbuster connects. Andrew forced back up again. Irish up into the corner.
Counters that
Andrew
one.
with a reversal. And a DDT. Now Andrew biding his time.
I don't know, guys.
Now
I
we'll
really
continue
thought we
his
would've seen the
attack.
finisher already.
Andrew has Alexander in fireman's carry position. And
Oh, no, did you
Snake
hear
Eyes
the sound of
utilizing
that
that top
impact?
rope as a weapon, and
And he
Andrew goes for
the pin.
cover.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Alexander
slipped
powers
there,
out at
Cole.
one. Andrew looking for ground elbow strikes, but reversed by Cedric Alexander.
Reverses that one. Oh, and he reverses it.
Andrew with a reversal and a throw. Andrew thinking ground elbow strikes again. This time they will connect. There's a stomp to the arm. And another stomp.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Reversed by Alexander.
And he delivers a
DDT
brutal
by
DDT.
Andrew. Andrew forces Alexander to his
Oh,
feet,
he's
but
one step
reversal by
ahead on that
Alexander
one.
with an uppercut.
He caught him
Andrew for a
slipping.
second time in this match,
Oh,
rolling
and
knee
a
bar
rope
locked
save
in.
there.
But this time broken up immediately, probably caught a rope break there.
While being in a hold such as that one.
So Andrew locks it in again right away. This time further away from the ropes. And this time Cedric Alexander is going to tap out after a third rolling knee bar.
My God, he won the
And
match.
Andrew
I can't believe it.
is
He
going to
won
pick up the
match.
victory. He's going to advance to a record of 7-3-2, and most importantly, pick up some momentum heading into his Cruiserweight Championship opportunity at Money in the Bank in 4 days against Lince Dorado.
Here is your winner, Andrew.
What an incredible submission move. And here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And talk about displaying a never say die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Alright, so Andrew in Raleigh, North Carolina, close to his soon-to-be hometown, is going to pick up a victory and momentum heading into Money in the Bank.
Time for the main event. Singles match on tap next.
Just give me one moment here to jot that down. Alright, and here are your results from this edition of 205 Live. Mustafa Ali defeated Hideo Itami with no decision for Arya Daivari. Buddy Murphy defeated Brian Kendrick. Kalisto defeated Tony Nese. In our episode 83 match, Andrew defeated Cedric Alexander. And in the main event, Mark Andrews defeated TJP. And how does that affect the rankings on 205 Live? We will find out after this loading screen. Mustafa Ali defeated Hideo Itami with no decision for Arya Daivari. Ali remains at number 2 because Andrew won as well. Daivari remains at number 7. Buddy Murphy defeated Brian Kendrick. Murphy moves up to number 5. Kendrick falls to number 14. But Nese lost as well. So Nese falls to 15. Kendrick falls to 14. Kalisto defeated Tony Nese. Kalisto stays at number 3 because Andrew Mustafa Ali won as well. Nese falls another spot to number 16. Andrew defeated Cedric Alexander. Andrew remains number 1 contender. Cedric Alexander falls to number 10. And Mark Andrews defeated TJP. Mark Andrews moves up to number 8. TJP falls to number 13. So your Cruiserweight division rankings, the champion, Lince Dorado, number 1 contender. His opponent in 4 days of Money in the Bank, Andrew Spudstrong. Number 2, Mustafa Ali. Number 3, Kalisto. Number 4, Grand Metalik. 5, Buddy Murphy. 6, Hideo Itami. 7, Arya Daivari. 8, Mark Andrews. 9, Noam Dar. 10, Cedric Alexander. 11, Akira Tozawa. 12, Jack Gallagher. 13, TJP. 14, Brian Kendrick. 15, Drew Gulak. And number 16, Tony Nese. Now we move on to NXT. We are not going to have a WIT match on that card because we're not having a WIT wrestler on the NXT roster, so we will sim and then get you your results and rankings update for that. Okay, so Adam Cole defeated Tommaso Ciampa. Eric Young defeated Bobby Fish. Kairi Sane defeated Ember Moon with no decision for Aaliyah. EC3, Cassius Ohno. Sanity defeated Heavy Machinery. War Raiders defeated Street Profits. How does that affect their rankings on NXT? Let's find out. Starting with the NXT women. Kairi Sane defeated Ember Moon with no decision for Aaliyah. That is a non-title victory. Sane is number 1 contender. Moon remains champion. Aaliyah remains at number 3 with a no decision. So your NXT Women's Championship rankings. The NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon. Number 1 contender, Kairi Sane. Number 2, Lacey Evans. Number 3, Aaliyah. Number 4, Shayna Baszler. Number 5, Nikki Cross. Number 6, Dakota Kai. Number 7, Candice LeRae. Number 8, Vanessa Bourne. And number 9, Bianca Belair. In the NXT Tag Division, Sandy defeated Heavy Machinery. Sandy remains champions. Heavy Machinery falls to number 5. War Raiders defeated Street Profits. War Raiders remain number 1 contenders. Street Profits fall to number 4. So your NXT Tag Team Division rankings, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Sanity. Number 1 contenders, War Raiders. Number 2, Mustache Mountain. Number 3, Mox and Sabatelli. Number 4, Street Profits. Number 5, Heavy Machinery. Number 6, TM61. In the NXT North American Division, Adam Cole defeated Tommaso Ciampa. Cole remains champion. Ciampa's not in these rankings. EC3 defeated Cassius Ono. EC3 remains number 1 contender. Ono falls to number 3. So your NXT North American champion is Adam Cole. Number 1 contender, EC3. Number 2, Lars Sullivan. Number 3, Cassius Ono. Number 4, Cesar Bononi. Number 5, Fabian Eichner. Number 6, Ricochet. Number 7, Velveteen Dream. And number 8, Eric Young. And finally, the NXT Championship rankings. Adam Cole defeated Tommaso Ciampa. Cole moves up to number 2. Ciampa remains at the bottom, number 6. EC3 defeated Cassius Ono. EC3 is on Indies rankings. Ono falls to number 5. And your NXT Championship rankings, the champion, Oney Lorcan. Number 1 contender, Aleister Black. Number 2, Adam Cole, Bebe. Number 3, Lars Sullivan. Number 4, Johnny Gargano. Number 5, Cassius Ono. And number 6, Tommaso Ciampa. And that means it is time for Money in the Bank. We have 3 WITM matches on the card. I'm going to wait until actually Money in the Bank stream to reveal the card because it's going to take me some time to edit it. But we have 3 WITM matches that will be on that Money in the Bank live stream. They include The Shield, Dalton Roush, and Roman Reigns, accompanied by Seth Rollins, defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Sanity. Any combination of Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane. Andrew getting his Cruiserweight Championship rematch against the Cruiserweight Champion, Lince Dorado. And Gerald making his first defense of the United States Championship against Andrade Cien Almas, who will be accompanied by Zelina Vega. So 3 WITM matches, a pretty stacked card, a WrestleMania-like card for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view that will be live streamed. If I can get the hold of everybody, we may even be streaming that later tonight around 10 o'clock. Andrew, if you're watching this stream, just please shoot me a call or a text after the stream ends so I know if you're up for doing a Money in the Bank live stream around 10 o'clock tonight. But that is going to do it for episode number 83. Until the Money in the Bank live stream, stay tuned to your text messages and also on the Facebook WITM page. I'll announce when we have a time for the Money in the Bank live stream and a link to watch it. Until, if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're alerted when new WITM episodes are released. Until episode 84 and that WITM Money in the Bank live stream featuring 3 WITM matches with Gerald, Dalton Roush, and Andrew, all in title matches. This is Corey with WITM Call Wrestling, signing off.